thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting. An onside kick to start this thing. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Well, they tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know. Maybe you try that on the road to get some momentum. What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. And this one, boy, an unsuccessful attempt, that could really change the momentum of this game in a hurry.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 42 yards. And the Packers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they liked, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10. Just shy of the 30. To throw is Goff. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I'll tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Wright's got it. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. From the 29, Goff. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Goff's throw complete there to St. Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Goff. Open man right side is St. Brown. And the Lions are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jared Goff scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Lions have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
second and 4. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. That one a first down pickup of 8. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Right side to Watson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 38. And inside give to Jones. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5. Here's Rodgers. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 18. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. 2 touchdown passes now here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. This time, the extra point up and good. And it's now 21-7.
Lions 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Goff and this Lions offense set for a first and 10 at the 41-yard line. Goff a handoff here to Swift. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4. Now a play fake, and it's gone. The connecting here with DJ Shark. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. Goff now to throw. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown. 37 yards. And the Lions have got it back to within a score. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, and you're breaking away to that corner. But that was well executed.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Nixon now from his end zone. Oh, good return up past the 30.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Second down, another shot for Jones.
And he's got room. He stiff-arms him. And he will finally be wrestled down at the Lions' 7-yard line.
76 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
So he nearly took it. The distance gets him down inside the 10 for a 1st and goal.
I'd love to be in his head right now because is he rewarding himself for a great run or is he kicking himself because he didn't get all the way to the goal line?
Now Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones taking it in from 7 yards away. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Crosby with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
Packers 28, Lions 14. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on. Both sides moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Throwing on third. Goff. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Mitchell. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now Goff on first down. Packer pressure, and down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, defensively, they're doing everything they can to protect this early lead after giving up a touchdown on their last drive.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Goff looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Now it's Goff.
He'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for the Lions.
On first down, Goff.
He's going to get that to Swift underneath.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Second and 8 coming up.
Now Goff.
That throw taken in by Jamison Williams.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 37. Goff now looking to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
A 6-yard pickup.
Throwing again on second down. Goff will find Williams on the slant.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for the Lions.
Goff on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Throwing again is gone. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. From the gun, here's Swift.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Here's Swift.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
DeAndre Swift
Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Lions get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing. Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
Nixon now from his end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
He's got a man, complete. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. First down, Rodgers. He's going to take another shot here. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Lions are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness, it's been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis, operating gun, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in the amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Complete to right.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
From the 50, it's gone.
Across the middle, he's got it complete to St. Brown. On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Once again, it's Swift. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. They struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They'll try the air now with Goff. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Packers.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead now up to 14.
Packers 35, Lions 21. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
But doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A shotgun snap for Goff. Throw over the middle, he finds Williams. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Again, Goff. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Jones running on first down, but finding it pretty tough going as he'll get forward for only about 3 there before he's taken down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The tight end in motion right. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. brings up 2nd and 5.
On play action, now Rodgers. Sliding out of the pocket. Got a man, that's Lazard. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Jones again on second down.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On third down, here's Jones. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to fourth down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
They'll run it with Jones. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Packers unable to pick up the first, and the Lions will take over. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route, you are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
McGough and Williams hooking up there for Lions first.
That's good for the Lions. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now gone.
Able to connect with Chark.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Now a dump off here complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
Up the middle, Jones. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Aaron Jones,
a 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Packers have pretty well put it away.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
And now here is another interception. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 41. Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard. But also, you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player. You have to know the situation.
Rodgers throwing here. And that's caught inside the 30. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. And they don't get the reception, incomplete. So now they're down to 17 seconds remaining. The kick by Crosby is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
After the made field goal, now Crosby will do the kickoff duties.
From the end zone, here comes Williams.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
You gotta choose.